Combating speeding and driving under the influence. That's the Pinal County Sheriff's Office's plan for a $46,000 grant from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. The department used the money to buy a new blue Dodge Charger to help with enforcement. Now, New York Side's Veronica Vernaccio joins us in studio now to talk about the other part of the grant. Veronica?
Well, Taja, speeding and driving under the influence, deputies say, are both linked to many of the crashes and fatalities across Arizona. Typically, when we think of DUI-related arrests, you think alcohol. But the deputy I rode along with, he says there's an increase in drug-related DUIs. Here's a look at a crash from back in February. This took the lives of 3 people, and the driver admitted at the scene to being under the influence of drugs. I went back to Pinal County to find out firsthand how the blue Charger is helping tackle this issue.
Your pupils are super tiny.
Okay.
So what's going on with that?
I'm not exactly sure.
Right. The eyes usually tip me off first, and then I'll pull them out of the car and I'll do the standard field sobriety tests. Follow this pin right here with your eyes and don't move your head, okay? And using the field sobriety test at that point in time will determine if they're impaired or not.
In 2018, Deputy Charles Schmidlin made 728 DUI arrests involving both alcohol and drugs. He works the DUI task force at least once a month.
I think that you have been taking drugs.
Sleeping right here, sir.
Well, I think you took drugs earlier.
Deputy Schmidlin got a call about this man sleeping behind the wheel of a car parked at Walmart.
Tom 13, I'm of a 1015 692.
He says 80% of his calls are like this, DUI drug related.
Specifically with DUI drugs that I like to use is the Romberg balance. Start whenever you're ready. And that's one where I'll have them stand still, and then I'll have them tilt their head back, close their eyes, and I'll have them count to 30 in their head. A lot of drugs will actually cause time spatial distortion. They'll either count super fast or super slow in their head.
What are we at?
Well, what are we at? You're almost at 45 seconds.
Okay.
So you're way past.
Most of his DUI drug arrests, he says, have been marijuana related, an undeniable smell that people can't hide.
It's very common if I walk up to a car and I smell cannabis and it's a real strong odor, I'll ask them, do you guys got any weed in the car? Do you have any dope in the car? And they'll go, yeah. And I'll say, well, can I have it? And they'll pull it right out of their pocket and they'll hand it to me. Due to the cannabis, the inhibitions are gone and they have no problem telling me what they're doing.
Medical marijuana has been legal in the state of Arizona for the past 9 years.
You have to think of medical marijuana like Percocet, we've all been to gotten dental work and you're given Percocet, for it. Would you take a couple of Percocet and drive a car? And most people say no.
Even though it's legal with a medical card.
So is there anything you want to tell me? Okay, do me a favor, go and stand around, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI.
Doesn't mean you won't get arrested if you're caught on the roadways. The man I rode along with, that's Deputy Schmidlin. He was just awarded the Arizona Governor's Office of Highway Safety Impairment Driving Enforcement Deputy of the Year. He hopes his new car will help him continue to keep our streets safe. Taja, back to you.